The sixth installment of the Mission Impossible franchise is getting closer to its release in theaters, and it looks like it could be heading for the best opening in the history of the franchise at around $60 million. From Variety, 2015's Mission Impossible Rogue Nation had a solid $55.5 million domestic launch and wound up with $192 million domestically and $682 million worldwide. The highest opening Mission Impossible film was 2000's Mission Impossible 2 with $57.8 million, while 2011's Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol was actually the lowest opening weekend at $29.6 million. However, that had a limited release first and then a wide release, so that number can be a little bit deceiving. Mission Impossible Fallout will open in theaters on July 27th. And it does seem odd when you think about the Mission Impossible franchise and how successful that it's been. It is a little weird to hear an opening number like $60 million and hearing it would be the biggest opening in the history of Mission Impossible films. Because you just think, oh, a Mission Impossible film, that opens to $100 million. No, not necessarily. The movies traditionally have really good legs and do well overseas. And this has been their recipe for success. None of the Mission Impossible films have ever opened super large. Like the biggest one before now was 57. The last one, which had a really good opening, was 55.5. They're saying this one could come in around 60, maybe a little bit north of that, maybe a little bit south. But it looks like it's going to be the biggest opening of the franchise. Now, if it is, and understanding that like that last film made like $682 million, this could be a film that could be heading for something in the neighborhood of like a $700 million worldwide box office, which again would be crazy successful or something like that. I just think a lot of us and a lot of film fans have become desensitized lately about opening weekend numbers because we're hearing Star Wars The Force Awakens 230, Avengers Infinity War 258 million, or however we're hearing these huge numbers, and we lose sight that an opening like $60 million is actually really good and really solid and could lead to a really great worldwide box office number, particularly for a franchise like Mission Impossible. Look, I think the trailers for this movie, Fallout, have been insanely good. Watching all these stunt videos that Tom Cruise has been putting out has just gotten my excitement ramped up more. And a lot of people are asking the big question, was Henry Cavill's damn mustache worth it for what it did to Justice League? That's what a lot of people are going into Fallout trying to find the answers for. But look, I think everything on this has looked pretty good so far. And if it does come in at 60 million opening, biggest opening of the franchise, that's nothing but good news for them.